Johnny Depp gets a little cash infusion as he takes out a $10 million loan to spruce up his West Hollywood castle, after spending $650 million fortune on litigation with Amber Heard and reckless spending. Cash-strapped Johnny Depp has quietly taken out a $10 million mortgage on his overgrown Los Angeles castle as he struggles to revive his acting career. He was forced to take out the 8-figure home loan with City National Bank, nicknamed the Bank to the Stars, for its bumper borrowing deals to A-listers in March 2022, after blowing his $650 million fortune on expensive litigation with Amber Heard and reckless spending, DailyMail.com has learned. But the Fantastic Beasts star has largely abandoned the 8-bedroom pile in West Hollywood, and instead is spending most of his downtime at his island home in the Bahamas. Depp is currently in Europe, on tour with Hollywood Vampires, the band he formed with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. They played in London on Monday and are moving on to the Czech Republic. He paid a surprise visit to the boyhood home of Welsh poet Dylan Thomas, after a show in Wales' second city. Swansea. Depp, 60, first purchased the 8-bedroom West Hollywood castle home, complete with turrets and towers, for $2.15 million in March 1995, and today, exclusive DailyMail.com photos reveal the property is looking worse for wear and in need of some TLC. While the main property looks tidy enough, the grounds appear overgrown compared to a few years ago, when the trees and shrubs were kept trimmed to allow the swimming pool to capture some sunshine. Pictured for the first time is a tatty-looking miniature castle, with ripped canvas top towers built on the right side of the unique 1930s property. It is reminiscent of the castle where Depp character Edward Scissorhands lived in the 1990 movie, as both are surrounded by much more modest properties. Depp famously fell out of favor in Tinseltown after ex-wife Amber Heard's assault allegations, which culminated into the former couple's explosive defamation trial last year. He won the case, but only after damaging revelations about his life were aired in court by his ex. Having been dropped from the lucrative Pirates of the Caribbean franchise as a result of the accusations, Depp received a reprieve last year, when a jury found in his favor and awarded him $10 million in damages in the case against his ex-wife. The trial outcome paved the way for his Hollywood comeback earlier this year in May, when he received a 7-minute standing ovation at the premiere of his latest film Jean du Barry, at the Cannes Film Festival. In the movie, Depp plays Louis XV of France, whose affair with the title character scandalizes 18th-century Paris. Still, Depp's earning power hasn't been anywhere near his peak years. He is said to have received $3 million for Jean du Barry, much less than the $60 million he is reputed to have earned from the Pirates of the Caribbean series. But he turned down an offer to return as Captain Jack Sparrow in the hit Disney films, preferring to tour with close friend and English guitarist Jeff Beck, who died in January. According to friends, Depp now spends most of his downtime at Little Halls Pond Cay, the Bahamian island he bought for $3.6 million in 2004, after falling in love with it while filming the Pirates movies. Earlier this year, Depp was said to have bought a home in the southwest English county of Somerset. A local magazine even printed what it called an interview with him, which it titled "Johnny Depp Finds Peace at His Home in Somerset." He was quoted as telling the magazine, "I just love places with character. I have various houses in various places, and they all mean something special. I don't have them just to say I own them. I have them for use, and because they are a bit special." But DailyMail.com has learned he never bought the house in the village of Kingston St. Mary, although he had looked at another home which was eventually sold and turned into a hotel. Reports of the lavish residence have been circulating for the past decade, with the same photo and description. A 19th-century estate, 850 acres, 12 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, walled garden, and purchased for around $16.5 million in 2013. That property is called Hadsbin House, and was transformed into the Newt Hotel and Spa by South African billionaire businessman Koos Becker and wife Karen Roos, who outbid Depp at the time in 2013. It's located Castle Carey, 34 miles from Kingston St. Mary, and sources close to him say he never gave an interview to the magazine either. However, despite that, the story was picked up in articles all over the world. People wrote a piece based off the interview entitled "Johnny Depp Reveals He's Been Living Quiet Life in English Countryside." Hello also ran a piece inside Johnny Depp's $16 million Somerset home away from the spotlight.